The opener was everything we could have asked for, and now this building stretched to capacity. Game 2 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Boston Red Sox.
Briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
David Price will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vazquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Here's Brian Dozier now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Price ready with the 0-1. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And they're going to call this home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the four umpires gathering near third, and it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Now the 0-2 from Price. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. Game time temperature here in Boston, about what you'd expect for the playoffs, 53 degrees for first pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Justin Turner waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's David Freese to stand in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Freese behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Dodgers down in order. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Change up that catches the corner for strike 1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
You know, T-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Two and 0 now. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. The tag by Dozier. He is out at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2-2's the count.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
So coming to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pierce, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. And he misses 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Xander Bogaerts would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. Bats on the run. 1 down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
So striding in, Chris Taylor. First pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Up around the face. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. Here's Price on 3-1. 3-2.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now batting, Xander Bogaerts, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Popped up. Dozier shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Stepping up to the plate, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with this off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ryu gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Barnes is after it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning.
Bradley Jr.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch coming. Here it is. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes Ryu, 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Red Sox leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in, Kike Hernandez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. To short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Digging in, Yasiel Puig. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 1-2. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Chopped weakly to the left. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Christian Vasquez.
First offering on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's Mookie Betts as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Taylor is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner in there for a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Standing in now, Steve Pearce. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. One count and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Vasquez at third. Benintendi at second. Pierce is over at first with one away. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Taylor. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His first homer so far in the series as they move on top 4-0.
Wow, I can't imagine what he's feeling right now. To hit a home run in the World Series is special. To hit a grand slam in the World Series, I don't think there's too many people that can say that.
Xander Bogart.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. Hit back toward the mound. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back in standing. 4 runs here in this half inning. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back. Ryu now on 2-1 to 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here now the 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's why they call it a game of adjustments right there. The batter has to feel good about what he just did. Swung and missed at the first changeup, got it again, and was able to get himself a knock.
In now, Ian Kinsler, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. First and second now, 1 man out. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1. Fouled away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Ryu comes set. Here's the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. 2 down, runners at first and second. Popped him up. Turner is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But the damage done as the Red Sox get 4 thanks to the grand slam. We're through 3 here at Fenway. It's now 4-0 Boston. Here's Brian Dozier now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. There's a strike.
1-1.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Freese.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Settling in now, Christian Vasquez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's Mookie Betts.
He swings and lines it to left.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Ryu's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're in front 4-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Line drive to center field. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
So here's Matt Kemp now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Kemp makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Machado stands at first with 1 out. And here's a swing and a miss by Kemp as he's a strikeout casualty. 2 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. No run, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Here's Steve Pearce now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Steve Pearce.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now it's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
This one skied out toward right. On the move is Puig. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Dylan Floro gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He swings and grounds it to short. Machado has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
One out, nobody on. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. In his career, Kinsler is up over 1,700 base hits at this point in his career. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Kinsler ahead and a 2-0 count. Floro has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And the runner back safely. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Devers, base runner at first with one out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Machado onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 0-1 pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. Looking to minimize the damage here. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. In now is Yasiel Puig. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball two. A runner at first with no outs here. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Pierce at first, and it's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Ready now, Brian Dozier. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Mookie Betts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi, as it's grounded sharply to first. The second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box, Steve Pearce. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
In now, J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he's hoping to improve on what's already been a huge game at the plate. 6 runs driven in thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. The 2-2 one more time is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Got full count.
Full count still. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. At the plate, Justin Turner. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Popped him up. Kinsler is there for it. 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, David Freese. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
You know, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. Price ready with the 0-1. And he takes strike two. On its way is pitch number 75. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Price still working on the shutout through 6 1/3. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. Line towards center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for LA. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ryan Madson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
He's set, and the pitch. Out in front here is Bogaerts as he drives this one foul down the left side. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is in off the plate. Hot shot down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
2-0 count, the pitch. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Madson Stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He's a second-year big leaguer.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Bogaerts aboard here at first with nobody out. Three and two, the count for Rafael Devers. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back easily. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch is looked at for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. High in the air. Turner moving to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie
Pedro Baez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 52, Pedro Baez.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So here's Matt Kemp now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The pitch. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. It's softly out in front. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. At the plate, Yasiel Puig. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Now the first pitch here from Price. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. Kemp leads off first with one away. Popped him up. Under it is Bogarts, and there are two away now. Getting late. 8th inning now from Fenway with the Red Sox on top as you get a look at our game's line score to this point. Next for the Dodgers, Austin Barnes. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. A runner on first with two away. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. stepping in, Christian Vasquez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Oh, 2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Hernandez patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So digging in now, Mookie Betts. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face. Two out, nobody on. Favorable call in there for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in now, Justin Turner. First pitch on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts giving chase. 2 down.
First baseman number 25, David Freese.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of David Freese. His first homer here in the series, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter, guys going out into the 8th, let alone the 9th inning, this has been a terrific start up to this point. Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Roy, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 1-1 from Price. Seared down the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Joe Kelly gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Joe Kelly.
Now in the box, Matt Kemp. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Looking to minimize the damage here. No balls and 1 strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt hit.
Nope, ball.
That misses 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Dodgers down to their final strike. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Dodgers here tonight.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Boston get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. David Price earns the victory on the mound. Hyunjin Ryu permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final nights, the Boston Red Sox. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 7 hits, With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Martin. The loss goes to Hyun Jin Ryu. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.